Hi, y'all. Welcome, and hope everybody's having a good weekend already. I won't take up too much of your time today. I basically want to talk about your current situation versus your final destination. I'm sure that each of you would not have accepted Plexus into your life, either the products or the business, had you been completely satisfied with your current situation, either your financial situation or your health situation. There's a lot of things that Plexus can do as far as helping you determine your final destination. For one, I needed the health products really badly. And these supplements have not disappointed me in the least. I am as satisfied as I can be with the changes that are happening in my body and in my family. There's no secret that I love Plexus. I am Plexus. I went and colored my hair pink. Can't really tell in this video, but there we go. We got some pink hair. And because I was just so excited when I first started taking Plexus that I couldn't help myself. I thought, well, gee, I'll color my hair pink, and then people will say something about my pink hair, and that'll let me lead into talking to somebody about Plexus. And that was the whole intention of coloring my hair pink. So, hi, Carol. Nice to have you.
Thanks. I just woke up. Sorry, I probably look crazy.
Girl, I have been running around working in my house all morning. You could tell. Anyway, I was just talking about your current situation versus your final destination. That all of us accepted Plexus into our lives because we were not completely satisfied with our current situation, and we wanted to change our final destination. So either you needed the financial opportunity or you needed the supplements for the health benefits. Everybody needs some kind of help with their health, because I don't care how clean you eat, you are lacking something. You're needing something that you're not getting. You can eat as clean can get, and you're still going to be missing things. So, like I was saying, there's no secret that I love Plexus. My first month in Plexus, I was so excited that I colored my hair pink, thinking that that would prompt people to say something about my hair, and that would bring out pink so that I could talk to people about Plexus. Well, that has been a great strategy, because that has started a lot of conversations that have led to Plexus. But it would have been more helpful if I actually go out of the house more. It's kind of hard for people to say, oh, you colored your hair pink, when they don't see that you colored your hair pink. Anyway, basically, our current situation does not have to determine our final destination. These products have done so much in the way of helping me that I just want to shout it to the world. I just want to tell everybody how great these products are. And as far as the financial opportunity, I desperately needed that in my house. Y'all know my story. I was sitting here, my car had been totaled by my nephew, and I have been sitting here trying to figure out how I was going to afford a new vehicle. And I was making payments on that vehicle because the gap insurance refused to pay. So that left me $9,000 in the hole with car payment and no vehicle, and no way to get one. Well, here comes Plexus. And yes, the products did wonders, but what it's done for me financially has really, really helped me. It is just not something that I like doing, to call my mom and ask her to come all the way across town to take me into town to run my errands every week, and Cody wants something, and I'd like to run to the store and get something, to get him a icy or something, a little treat or a snack. And I didn't have a way to go, and it was just really rough having to sit here, stressing and worrying about where was the money going to come from, to get a vehicle. Well, as a silver ambassador, you make $400 or $500 a month. And that doesn't sound like a whole lot of money compared to somebody that's working a full-time job, what they're pulling in. The difference is that my income is a residual income. Once you get your customers built up, they're still buying their products. Whether you're still working your business or not, you're still drawing the income from them continuing to buy their products. And basically all you have to do is check in with them, to hold a relationship with them, to check on them. How are you doing? You know, how are you doing with your products? Are you drinking all your water? Just check in with them to keep that residual income rolling in. Now, that $400 or $500 a month, like I said, might not seem like a lot to some people, but it was enough for me. I left my pay in my Places pay portal for 3 months. My first 3 months of working the business, I took all that money as a lump sum, and I went down there and I found me a used later model vehicle that I really love. I put my down payment down, and my Places Pay every month covers that car payment and my insurance. So that not only gave me a vehicle, but it also relieved the burden of paying for the insurance out of my family's finances. And, you know, that might not seem like a huge thing to some people, but to me, sitting here broke trying to figure out how I was going to do it, that was a huge thing. And I know that I've told this story a lot of times, but I really want people to understand the impact that $400 or $500 a month could do in your household. And, you know, that's the average pay for Silver Ambassador. And all it takes to be a Silver is, you know, to get 3 joins. When you get 3 joins, they don't even have to buy the next month. If you get 3 joins, you are a Silver Ambassador. And yes, we re-rank every month, but that residual income is there as long as your customers are intact and you know, using Places products. You have that income coming in. Now, we have seen in Pink Power Team many people that we know from Places that are posting the average annual and the average monthly income Places charts. And take a look what the Gold Ambassador is. We're looking at about $1,000 to $1,200 a month in added income for your family just by doing your IPA, you know, Action Stack, or your 3-2-1. And those are very minimal work requirements as far as running a business. Places relieves from our backs the burden of keeping the books, the burden of handling inventory, being as we never touch the inventory. It goes straight from the manufacturer to the customer, and you don't even have to keep up with it. But as a good leader to the ambassadors under you, you do keep up with it, and you make sure that everything's okay. You know, you stay in contact with people, and that's how you keep them healthy, by keeping them consistent on the products, which keeps your residual income rolling in. Now, to be a Gold Ambassador, you have to have 100 points. Well, for each person who joins you, they get their initial first 100 PV. Well, if they buy a second $100 worth, or the following month when they buy their second 100 PV, that gives you your 5 points. So you can have, I actually know a girl that has, I think she said 54 ambassadors and has not gone gold yet, because she has not gotten 20 people in the same month to get 100 PV. So yes, it is somewhat of a challenge to go from silver to gold. Y'all have seen me struggle with this for a couple of months now, and I'm determined I'm going to do this. I am not going to let my current situation determine my final destination. I work at this every day. There's days that I wake up and I'm tired, and the burdens of the world start coming on me, and I feel the pressure from all around, and things aren't going the way I'd like them to go. And it would just be so easy to just throw in the towel and say, well, I'm not getting anywhere with this, so why am I wasting my time? Let me tell y'all why I'm wasting my time. Because I believe that I'm not wasting my time. I believe in my heart that this opportunity and these products were God sent to me through my daughter, through Jennifer, through Tiffany, through Fallon, made its way all the way down to me for a reason. I need this. I need these products. And I need this business opportunity very badly. And I have to rethink those days when I wake up and I just don't feel it. And I have to, you know, do my affirmations, build myself up, do my prayers, do my reading, and help myself. You know, I have to build myself up. Nobody else is going to do that for me. That's why it's called personal growth, because each of us has to commit to growing yourself by doing the personal growth reading, by doing the prayers and the affirmations. That's why those are included in the action stack, because you have to believe in yourself and you have to have this persona of healthier and happier to be able to share what you know. For people to have an interest in what you have to offer, they need to be able to believe in you. And if you're walking around depressed and in a state of despair all the time, then they're going, well, I thought healthier and happier. You know, I thought this was health and wellness and happiness. And so you have to promote your business by being the product, by being Plexus. Be a product of the product and be Plexus. We represent the fastest growing health and wellness company in the nation, and that is really something to be proud of. We are involved with a faith-based company that provides incredible customer service, incredible bonuses and incentives and prizes, and the most wonderful products that are specifically targeting gut health, which controls so much. There was a post this morning, Brian sent it, and I believe is the one who posted it. Now, he is fairly new to Plexus, and he fast-tracked to gold in his first 30 days. And he had a really great post up this morning, and it was about, now I've lost track, I can't remember what it was about. It was just a really great post. I will tag y'all in it. I may can find it here right quick. I'd love to tell y'all what this post was about because it was really great. Let's see here. It says, please read this before getting that nasty flu shot. Okay, it's talking about how when you get a flu shot, that only covers one strand of flu. There are several strands of flu every year that are going around. But if you get the flu shot, you're only getting protection against one strand of flu. Okay? Instead of getting that flu shot, we can use our probiotic, which is about the best probiotic I've ever heard of. It's hearty, and it's not going to just dissolve in your mouth and only give you 20 to 30% of what you would be getting by taking our probiotic. The ones that are refrigerated, they are designed to activate when they get warm. That's why they have to stay in the refrigerator. So when you put that in your mouth, before you even swallow it, it's already activating. So you're not getting all of it in your gut where you need it. It's just being wasted in your mouth. You're only going to get 20 to 30% of that probiotic benefit because it's all that's making it to the gut before it is activated. Atwars are not refrigerated. They're capsule form, and they're designed to be swallowed and to go into the gut before it starts dissolving the capsule and the probiotics burst open and start doing their job. So you're getting all of the probiotic. They're stronger, they're heartier than the other probiotics out on the market. And there was another test that somebody did. I can't remember who it was, but it was pudding. She had 4 things of pudding lined up, little to-go packs of chocolate pudding lined up on the table, and she had picked 3 probiotics plus our Probio 5, and she busted open one and put in each thing of the pudding. And the Plexus Probio 5 is the one that melted the pudding. That's the one that killed the stuff in the pudding. So that's the one, that you can see inside your body is actually doing the job we take these supplements to do. So that was kind of my point with the Probio 5 is with the flu season coming. We can offer so much more protection against illnesses because 80% of your immune system is in your gut. So you get your gut right, and you're taking your BioCleanse, which is pushing out all the toxins and the things that are not absorbed, the bad stuff that doesn't belong there in the first place, and it's pushing it out. So you've got something that's fighting it and then something that's cleaning it out, and that's a win-win. And both of those, the Probio 5, the BioCleanse, are included in the triplex, which is like our mainstay, our main product, our main combo. And the reason that is the main combo is because it blocks and burns off the sugars and carbs. It has a prebiotic. That's the Slim has the prebiotic in it that feeds the probiotics. Then you have the probiotics that grow in your gut, and the prebiotic is making it flourish because it's superfood for it, and it's killing off the bad stuff and it's growing the good stuff, and then the BioCleanse is coming and pushing out the bad stuff, and it's just an amazing combo. It's basic overall gut health. Okay, so back to your final destination, your current situation. Okay, each of us are fairly new to Plexus, and we are all, taking our products consistently. We're all working our business. We're sending out messages, reaching out to people to share the products information and the business opportunity. And what it comes down to is the more that you put into your business, the faster it's going to grow and the bigger it's going to get. And not to be discouraged with your current situation. It's very important that we don't just stop. When we look around and we're not happy, we don't just stop and throw in the towel and say, oh, I can't do this, because you can do this. And every no that you get leads you closer to a yes, because it is, proven statistics that most people, I think it was like 85% or 90-something%, I can't remember the number, but most people, the majority, will not say yes in the first 5 reach outs. So you're going to follow up with this person a half a dozen times, and they're still going to be saying no, well, and giving you the runaround or disappearing on you, or, that only means not now. Until they flat out block you or tell you, look, I'm really not interested, they're fair game. It's not no, it's not right now. They just don't have the belief yet. So keep working with these people and keep showing them, put your personal self on your Facebook. Don't just make it all about Plexus, show people who you are and what these products are doing for you. Y'all, my face, before I started Plexus, I looked like I was going to pop. My whole face was swollen. My eyes, you can see my eyelids are still somewhat swollen because, life happens. But it's going back away. I was off my products for several days during the hurricane. This is almost a month ago now. And, my eyes puffed right back up when I wasn't taking my products. And I did swell back up some. But I'm back on my products consistently, and the swelling's going back down. But there for a couple or 3 years, my eyelids would be so swollen that my eyelashes were getting pushed down in my eyes. It was affecting my vision. And I was seriously considering going and having part of my eyelids removed to lift it up to get my eyelashes out of my eyes. But I'm not going to need that surgery now. I don't have to stress and worry about that, because these products are so amazing that I can open my eyes now. I can even wear a little bit of, eyeshadow, and you can see the color. And it's just amazing to me, how they work. But basically, I'm coming right back to your current situation. Don't let this determine your final destination, because your final destination depends on what you put into your Plexus business. Carol, I know you got something to say. Come on, honey.
Well, I think once you start to see where you want to end up, it becomes easier. And when you talk about it, it brings it and makes it more real for you. So
Yes.
You need to not only believe it, you need to talk about it too.
Yes, I think that is so important. I think that we need to get in there and look at those diamond documentaries and look at all these amazing people who went to the top. And I know the number on this one, 85% of those diamonds had no intentions of working the business. They were not interested in the business. They joined for the products. And the business just, it just came to them. And I don't mean that it was just handed to them. I mean, they saw what Plexus could do for them as far as the business opportunity. And they jumped on the train and they took off and they made it. And we can all do that too. And by jumping on the train, I mean, you know, to join the calls and to watch the videos and to do the IPA every day. And just keep being persistent. Keep working at it. Keep trying. And take those no's as, okay, well, I'm not ready, but you keep telling me about it and I'll eventually join you. If you take every no as if that person said, okay, well, keep trying. I'm not ready yet, but I will eventually join you, then those no's are a whole lot easier to take. They don't hurt so bad because they sting. They really do, especially when you're talking to somebody and you know they really need this. And the people that say, I can't afford this, I really can't afford this, those people need it probably worse than everybody else. So when you talk to those people, lead in with the business opportunity. Say, well, how would you like to change that? How would you like to work part-time from your home phone or your smartphone or your computer or your tablet and be able to afford your products and have a little cash rolling in too? You know, how would you like to change that? For every excuse that somebody gives you, be well armed with a bigger reason why instead of why not. You know, don't let the no's bring you down. Don't let that dishearten you, because it's a big commitment for a lot of people to spend $100 a month. You know, $100 a month might not seem like much to some people, but to most of the people I know, that's a lot. They're taking out of their grocery fund, or they're taking out of the little bit of entertainment they can afford to do. You know, that's a big deal. When you've got 3 or 4 kids, or even 1 or 2 kids, even with Cody, 1 kid, you know, it's a big deal to spend $100 a month on something consistently. But also remember, in comparison to the soft drinks and snacks and the junk food that you're not going to want anymore, that's really not a big investment in your health. I mean, those people are the people who really need the business opportunity. And, you know, Carol and I were talking the other night, and we were talking about, you know, people trying to commit, it being the money thing, people trying to commit that, you know, if they scrape up the money for the first month, they're afraid they can't afford to get their products for the second month, and they don't want to disappoint us by joining them, not do, you know, follow up the next month. And what good's it going to do them if they do it the first month and they can't afford to do it the second month, and they've just blown their money, right? Well, here's a way of doing that. When people join, most of the time, you know, they don't start all the products the first week. They usually just do the Slim for the first week, and then they start the other products, and they start the ProBio 5 and the BioCleanse 1 capsule at a time. And then after a few days, maybe a week, they'll add to a second capsule. Well, right there, most people, by doing this schedule, will have enough ProBio 5 and BioCleanse for their second month where they won't have to buy that. They can do Slim and the vitamin for the next month. You know, as long as they get their 100 PV in, that makes them an active ambassador and commission qualified, where they can earn bonuses and commissions. If they don't have their 100 PV, then they're not commission qualified and they're not listed as an active ambassador, but they're still able to share the products and to build up to their 100 PV. And also, y'all are aware, I hope, that your PV, the people who join under you don't contribute to your PV, but your customers, your preferred and retail customers' PV does go to your PV. So in other words, if I've just bought something and I only have 50 PV, but I have a preferred customer who bought 75 PV, then I have 125 PV. Because they're not an ambassador, so their PV doesn't count for them. It counts for us. counts for their sponsor. So, that is one way of looking at that, to help people too, to help people understand that you don't have to do it all. You get people to join you and they help you, they help build you. And so that's why it's so important to be looking to your upline, because everything that we do helps them. But you're also looking out for your downline, because everything they do helps you. So that's why we're one plexus. We're all in this together. We're all here growing each other and helping each other and supporting each other. And it goes up the line, and it goes down the line, and it goes all around in your sidelines. And that's a wonderful thing about making all these new Plexus friends, is the amazing support. My Plexus friends they're gold to me. I don't know how I live without that positivity in my life, because every single time I sit down to Facebook, I don't care what kind of mood I'm in, there are some positive posts from all of my Plexus friends. And what better to bring you out of a slump than for all your friends to be telling you how great you are and how wonderful what you're doing is. And then we're copying and pasting and sharing each other's posts and stuff. And I don't know about y'all, but when I make a homemade post that I make all by myself, and I see 2 or 3 more people that are using my post that I created, to me, that's a compliment. I love that. I love that I can sit here in my print master or in my collage workshop, and I can create a post, from my heart, and other people are using it because they like it so much they post it on their page. I love that. It's a huge compliment to me. But okay, I really went over the 30-minute mark. I was trying to keep it short today. Long-winded. I was raised Southern Baptist, y'all. Carol, anything you'd like to say, sweetie? Add to it? Anything?
No, not this morning.
Not this morning? Okay.
Not this morning. I'm just feeling it. I'm sorry.
Well, honey, I know
I've been struggling with the migraine.
Yes, I know. I'm so sorry. I was wondering how that was going this morning. We work full-time job, and you work your plexus, and I've been noticing you working your plexus. You on fire, girl. You are out there and doing it, and I'm so proud of you. And I am just so tickled to have you on team with me. I'm just thrilled. And we can all do this. And I've heard them all say the only people who don't make it in plexus are the ones who don't try, the ones who don't do the work. So make yourself a priority. Make your business a priority, and let's go share some plexus. Let's do this. And let's be happy and excited. Let's just not let our current situation dictate our final destination, because my final destination is diamond. I do intend to go diamond, and this is my husband needing a ride home from work. His work truck is in the shop. So let me say goodbye, and I'll catch y'all later, and I love y'all.
Bye, I love you.